Week 10, second take.
Yes, sir.
Mike in the building. How are you?
I'm all right, man. A little hungover, but I'm all right. How are you?
What a Bulls game, huh?
Great game, dude. I was texting Danny about it.
Shout out to
Fantastic.
Danny, Piane, Mikey, Ben in the basketball two-time was there. It was quite the showing. And
Yeah,
highlight reels all over the place.
definitely, dude. So I saw Levine up front and personal get rocked going in for a layup.
Mm-hmm.
Pissed off, angry. Dallas drives on the court. Caruso steals. Lonzo does dish to Levine, does 360 dunk right in front of us, like legit, like right there in front of us.
On our.
And I was like, that was sick. That was so sick. And he was just like, after actually, if you watch the video, the clip, it says like you can see him mouthing like that was a foul after he does a 360 dunk. And I'm like, who cares, bro? You're up like 15. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel him. But yeah, it was quite the game. He took some Crown vanilla shots over there at the bar, the Crown Royal Lounge. It was a good time. My wife was there too. She was also present. But some things I had on the agenda here today. Danny would like some respect put on his name. Our leading scorer for week 9 at 145 points, Danny's team. He was the week 9 leader, and I thought we would definitely shout him out here early, let him know he is appreciated, and he says the comeback is real.
You're never out till you're out. You know what I'm saying?
2-7. Well, that 8th loss, I'm pretty sure you're done. But he's got to win out from here. That's what Danny has to do.
Can you make the playoffs 5-8?
No,
right?
I don't. Not a world where that can. I don't know. But another news: Christian McCaffrey, not the first overall pick, the second overall pick in our draft, was traded. Nate sent him. I can go ahead and share my screen here. I have a photo actually of it.
Yeah, it was a good trade actually.
But out. How does that look?
I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah, Nate. So Nate sent Christian McCaffrey for Jarvis Landry, Hunter Renfrow, and Eli Mitchell. And alarms are going off when I saw this trade. How do you not get somebody like Chris Godwin, one of the other Zeke, one of the other running backs? Like this was crazy to me. But in complete honesty, Piane said he feels like he lost in this trade yesterday.
I don't know. I don't think so. Like if you look at Piane's team, it's gotten better. Like he lost depth. That's all that happened. He gave away depth for an all-star name, you know.
Yeah. This was and obviously with Nate's. Oh, shout out to Piane. Piane was also at the game.
Yes, sir.
Did we not say that? We didn't.
I thought you did. You did. Shout out Piane.
Yeah, if we didn't, whatever. He was there. He was live. We had a good time. But I was going to Piane's team real quick so we can see the depth situation. And then obviously Nate, just go a little deeper on this trade. So yeah, it's kind of unrealistic in a 14-man to look at Piane's team and think, how is this even possible? I mean, he's got Josh Allen, Dalvin Cook, Christian McCaffrey, Ezekiel Elliott, and even Kyle Pitts. His receivers aren't like.
No, they're good. They're
good, but they're not the wide receiver one.
Nah, they are. They are the wide receiver ones. Good. Godwin is the wide receiver one. I think McLaurin is the wide receiver one. He's got a good freaking team.
He's the 9th receiver.
What do you mean, like top 5 in?
That's what I'm saying.
NFL,
yeah. And he's the 20th ranked receiver. This in fantasy. I'm just saying, like we're looking at it here, and then obviously we'll shout out. He made an addition. The Ronald Jones I had today or yesterday. No, and then looking over, but I mean, like I thought for sure Nate would try to get a Godwin, but when the trade happened, he was on bye. So here we go. Here's Nate's team.
It's stronger. It's a lot stronger.
Yeah, he's got more players.
Yeah, I mean, like the team got stronger. He needed these players. You know what I'm saying? McCaffrey, he got the value from McCaffrey. You know,
and still has Chuba just in case anything happens.
Did you hear about Odell? By the way,
where'd he go?
He signed today, 30 minutes ago, with you will not believe it. Could you guess NFC team? NFC team.
No, it's the Green Bay Packers.
No.
Oh, that's what I heard. What is it?
Yeah. The LA Rams.
You're kidding.
Why are they? They don't even need him. I love it though.
What is that? What?
LA Rams, man. You know what? Everyone's talking about like, wow, like their team's gonna be great. I think he just wants to live in LA. I'm just being
Oh,
honest.
absolutely.
Odell just wants
It's
to
not
live in
about
LA.
money anymore for Odell. It's just about
Yeah, yeah.
championships, and he's at that point in
Regularly.
his career. But he
He's
must
on a
have signed on a
star-studded
veteran
lineup.
minimum.
Oh yeah. Well, he's already getting paid for
Right,
the release,
right,
so
right.
it's a win-win. I mean, dude, the Rams are trying to win this year too, so he's on a winning team. It's a win-win for Odell.
Yeah, Von Miller there now too. I'm sure Jesse's ecstatic to hear that as the Rams, the resident Rams owner in our league, our fan.
Yeah.
I don't know where's he going to go next year though, because they're not going to be able to resign him.
Wherever he wants, man.
I'm just that's the real question, and I want to see where he's going to go in fantasy drafts, because obviously he's a big name, but he hasn't produced in the last like 4 years. But okay, you want to move on to his power rankings?
Yeah, but like who's gonna guard him? You have Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, and now
Yeah, you probably have to run a zone. Well, I don't know.
Van Jefferson,
Odell. Same Odell,
Like
dude.
he likes to go out for deep passes. Like
Odell's not the same Odell. I don't
no, he's
think we're
not.
gonna look at him as a generational talent anymore. I don't think we can look at Odell that way.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Like, I would take Chris Godwin over Odell and I'm not even talking fantasy. I'm just on an NFL team.
I would take a lot of receivers over Odell. They said that you can guard him single coverage now. That's the NFL executive said that.
Right.
He's like, yeah, he's not wrong.
But I've added some additions here to the waiver wired. Go full screen here, just to make it look a little bit more defined. So obviously the red line is the bad line. You don't want to be underneath that. That is missing the playoffs if the playoffs start today. And then after 6 is the first round bye, or before 6 is the first round bye. So you want to be above the black line for those out there that are looking at this and a little confused. But let's start at 1, Mike. Here you are, still atop the power rankings.
Yeah, I don't know how.
What a year you're having.
I started Jordan Love. Here. Yeah, I know. I don't know, man. My running backs just keep going off. Like Devontae Booker's been doing amazing. Cordell Patterson. Yeah, I mean,
what a pickup.
And Cooper Kupp, it's just amazing. I don't know, man. I'm having a lot of luck. But Piane said it to me yesterday. You'd rather get some losses in now, so that way when you get to the playoffs, you can just go on that streak, like 4 or 5 wins in a row. I have a lot of luck right now.
Your fantasy player will lose the heat as the season goes on and will go slower. I mean, look at shout out to it's unfortunate, but the champ lost Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying? He was getting a lot of work, and then eventually got hurt. You kind of don't want that. No, I hear you completely, and I like your team, but I feel bad for Danny. I imagine he gets a couple more wins if he has Cordell Patterson on his team.
Oh, because he dropped him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Might be drop of the year.
Yeah, I mean.
It's definitely ad of the year.
I can't think of anyone that got dropped that's making like headlines right now. No. I can't think of anyone right now.
And I mean, it's just a unanimous decision on the ad of the year. You definitely had the Mikey Medina pickup of the year, the Crown Royal pickup of the year. Yeah. It's definitely going to you. There's no doubt about it. I shouldn't even put any other names on there when we sent out the questionnaire at the end of the year. What's the point? Or just highlight your name like you guys know. Anyways, Danger Matt at 2 here. We were talking about it a couple weeks ago. He would be at the top of these power rankings, top 4 at least. His team looks strong. Chris Carson's going to be coming back pretty soon here. With the neck injury, I heard he was practicing. Shout out to Russ. He was also throwing the ball around. So the Seattle Seahawks. So that's just great news for his already deep backfield of running backs. I mean, this guy's a stable of running backs. Matt does.
He also needs Russell Wilson because DK Metcalf is on his team, I think, right?
DK's been doing okay. It was more of,
but
you're right. It's not the same. I mean, yes, if you want pool, he's getting like what, 70% of DK, 60% of DK.
Yeah, big win for you, by the way.
Oh, huge win over Matt. And, it sucks for Matt because these 2 weeks here are significant for considering buys. He's got a lot of players out again this week. We'll get into that later. It could be an upset. But moving forward, another Ramirez brother, Dave, sitting here at 3. Alvin Kamara, Lamar Jackson. He just has these sexy names. And he still isn't the highest score in the league, but he's no longer the most or least scored on, I don't think. I got to double check that. We can look at that in a bit, but I know he was favoring that for a while, and that was the reason why he was successful. He wasn't getting scored on that much. He was getting these small wins. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very silent wins too. Like I can't.
Yeah, he's under the radar, right? He's under the radar.
Very under the radar. Yeah, which
I'm sure this is what he wants. He doesn't want to be number one. He doesn't want to be you. He wants to be, he wants to fly under and just get in and then go off. And this is where you want to be though. You want to be above 6. You get that first round bye. That week 13 bye.
You might want to be you or Jesse, like just rolling in with the streak going into playoffs,
I would like to not have to worry about week 13.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Personally,
You're right.
but
Yeah.
it's fine though. And, you know, and we still have 2 more weeks here, or 3 more weeks, counting week 10 to get through it. Ryan Hannigan got a win, got some respect, beat the champ, I think, last week, moving up to 4. His team looks solid, man. At first, in the beginning of the year, we dogged him. We laughed at him here at the week 10 mark. We're looking at these players, and they're real.
You laughed at him. You got to put some respect to my name too, damn it.
Okay.
You laughed at.
I laughed at his team. You told me you were screaming about DeAndre Swift, and I know for a fact you definitely clowned his first overall pick of Justin Jefferson. You were a part of the laugh.
No.
You applauded that pick. You thought that was the right pick.
I thought, look, it's not that insane. Like if he got him like 4 picks later.
Oh, you lying.
It's not that insane. He probably wanted a receiver in the first round. And after Tyreek, he probably thought that was the best one. It's not like insane, but look, could he have got him the next round? Yes, 100%. I think he could have. I think he could have waited around, but he still got his guy and he's doing great. Jamar Chase has been a revelation, and James Conner, who would have thought?
James Conner. And then with the injury, I mean, more hurt to Downs here, losing his guy. James Conner had 6 touchdowns or something ridiculous. Like,
yeah. I mean, Hannigan's draft was fine. We just didn't know about, when the Dobbins got hurt, we were like, oh, snap.
Yeah, it was 4th round pick losing that. Yes. But it didn't phase him. Didn't phase him. 6-3 on the year.
Yeah. Jamar Chase showed up.
Maybe. And then Patrick Mahomes coming on a little bit here, right? I'm sure he's been a little disappointed with Patrick Mahomes this year, won a little more. But that's his guy. He's
still winning, like has a winning record with Mahomes. Like, so.
Yeah. At 5, we got Piane. Big trade. Probably has on paper the best team in the league.
Yeah, the biggest names of all time.
Yeah, this might be the biggest super team we've ever seen.
Crazy. It's insane, honestly.
I think he has like a big 4. Big 5, maybe.
6.
6. Who you counting, his kicker? No, you're counting Josh Allen.
I'm counting Josh Allen. Yeah. No, but he has 3 running backs that are like top first-round running backs. 3 first-round running backs.
This should not happen in a 16 man, but
it shouldn't.
I mean, a 14 man. Excuse me. I understand how it happened though.
You could say he has 2 second-round receivers.
Yeah, we could say that.
Chris Godwin.
Say that absolutely.
Lord. And then,
but he got lucky because both these guys fell to him. Zeke and Taylor, who he traded away
to get Dalvin. But Taylor's
moving on that trade
currently.
Yeah, Jesse definitely won that trade.
Yeah,
time will tell. Jesse won that trade.
Time will tell. Dalvin's look good. Time will tell.
Dalvin missed a game.
I mean, time will tell. He's got Madison.
Are you trying to say? Well, what was all involved? There was more in that trade. I can't just say John Taylor versus Dalvin. You'll take Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, if Dalvin goes off the next 3 weeks or 4 weeks,
who will have a better fantasy season? Do you think? Jonathan Taylor, right?
Overall points.
Fantasy season, yes. Overall points. You're gonna say Jonathan Taylor, right?
Yeah, because they have to.
Barring no injury from here on out.
Yeah, but I mean, we're going. We need to say like how many games. Like if they're both playing 16 games, if they're both playing 15 games, then I would say, yeah, probably still Don Taylor. Sure, you're right.
So Piane's going to lose this trade. We need you to say it. We need you to say it here. We need you to say Piane's going to lose this trade.
Dude, I'm telling you, time will tell, dude. If he has like 2
you won't say years,
it. I mean,
what's up, man? Piane got something for you. You got a player coming your way. What's going on here?
Every year I count out Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry comes last 6 weeks of the season, balls the fuck out.
Yeah.
Remember this every year. And then somehow the owner like goes to the playoffs. Yeah. Like, I don't know. We'll see, man. We got like,
I'm not saying Piane's not going to win here. I'm not saying he's going to
so much time.
I'm just saying, I think he's going to lose his trade
for week 10. So much time.
There's so much time. It's so early.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving forward. 6, falling down in the power rankings. The champ took an L to Ryan Hannigan. The champs team, it's
without Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
without Derrick Henry. Yeah,
without Derrick Henry. His team, this isn't the best team he's ever drafted. Like I said, I think he was a little faded on draft day. Yeah. But you can't he is the 3-time. You can't count him out.
No, you cannot.
All right, and it's 7, just rummaging all the way through the bottom of the power rankings. He is here at 7, knocking on the door to the first round by Rob. Spectacular, Rob. I mean,
amazing.
This guy comes in another year off in the league, and the year before was abysmal. We voted him best draft. He had a solid draft this year. We didn't vote him best draft. We thought he had a solid draft, and he had a bad start, and now he's here.
I think he started 1-3.
Yeah, I could see him definitely banging it out here and being a threat in the playoffs, no doubt. I don't want to play him in the wild card round. I'll say that.
Yeah, scratch that. He was 1-4. 1-4. Can't count him out.
Yeah. Who we can count out.
He didn't make a trade either.
No moves. Just ads. He's been involved. He's been involved for sure. But I like Rob. I think Rob is good. I think he's good for the league. I think he's a fantastic member. We'd love to bring him on here at some point. He said he wasn't unavailable. He said he was unavailable these couple weeks, but see if we can. I know it's getting a little crazy, a little hectic with the holidays upon us, but who is somebody we can count out and is falling drastically, who we often talk bad about on this show all the time. And that's Ryan Downs.
Yeah. He's getting, if Lockett, I don't know. He's got a lot of issues to deal with right now.
52.7 this man put up. The t-shirt's coming. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, you just jinxed it. Watch, you're actually going to drop 40.
I know. Watch, I drop 49 or something.
Yeah.
52.7. That's pretty drastically low, man. In a PPR, we don't see that.
Yeah.
So he's got to feel a little embarrassed.
How do you feel about his trade? He had traded he traded Chase Edmonds for Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, well, clearly it works out for him here.
Yeah, Cortland Sutton had 1 catch for 9 yards.
And he also got hurt. Oh, Cortland Sutton? No, I was talking about Edmonds. Well, yeah.
Edmonds did get hurt. You're right.
Edmonds did get hurt. God. So it's not egregious, but I thought it was a pretty fair trade at the time, and he does need wide receiver depth. He did need it for this game.
Yes,
so I understand the move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Moving forward, I have myself here at 9. Didn't move. Was here last week at 9. I think my team's better than 9, obviously. And I'll say that any day of the week. But we do have some tough L's. I did lose to Danny, who only has 2 wins. We got some tough L's on the record that are not acceptable, and that's why we're here at 9. But Tyreek Hill, Deebo Samuel, top 5 receivers in fantasy right now.
Crazy.
Shout me out. My running backs out of the top 40. This is where we're at, and we're rolling with. I'm trying to double dip here with Darren Waller and Derek Carr.
Russell Wilson coming back this week? No,
I don't think so.
He
was throwing the ball.
Fine.
Though. Throwing the
You're
ball.
Fine, dude. You just got to make it, man. Once you make it, anything can happen.
I know. I got a tough matchup this week too. I'm playing this guy Jesse. He's freaking playing his heart out. Guy was 1-7 at one point. Let's move on though. Speaking about Jesse, here at 10, big win last week, moving up to 10. 2-7 on the year, or 3-6. Excuse me, 3-6. He doesn't have a 7th loss yet.
No.
Yeah, excuse me, 1-7. Talking smack. 3-6 though, Jesse. Just getting back in the game. He's very excited about his players. He thinks his players have the ability to score a lot of points, which I would agree with. I just I know these guys below him would love to see him lose this week.
Yeah. No, I agree. I don't know where he's going to go from here, but
he's got to go through me.
He's made a good trade. Hopefully it works out for him,
Yeah, I'm hoping Jonathan Taylor doesn't destroy me, puts up 40 piece or something crazy this week, but
it's against Jacksonville. I don't know, man. Jacksonville's weird, dude. It's a weird team.
Yeah, sometimes they show up, right? They run D. I don't know.
Yeah, they did show up, actually. But Cole Beasley in the starting lineup, I don't like that.
Yeah, he's a PPR guy.
You need to trade for a receiver. I'll send him a receiver. He wants Jerry Jeudy, you think?
Deadline's coming up here.
I know. We need to make a trade. You're right.
You should hit him up. See if you can't make a move. But I'll keep it rolling here. The bottom 4. Playoffs started today. They would not be here. Danny at 11. We saw him live yesterday, and he sporting a new mustache. Love it. He thinks he has a shot here. He thinks he really does. Thinks he's going to do something big this year. Don't count him out, he said. He said he hasn't been relevant in a long time, and that definitely weighs on him.
Yeah, it's never over till it's over. You know what I'm saying? 2 wins on the year, though. You just got to keep it rolling, man. Keep that win train rolling. I got 2. I'd send him a trade too. Najee Harris. I can't send any trades.
He's talking about Najee Harris. Like he's going to move him. Like, you're not going to move him.
I know he's not going to move him.
Montgomery, run the table for you, buddy. And he was like, nope. I'm like, all right. We saw this
Nah,
guy
you
yesterday.
did some. Nah, I don't want to talk. Let's not bring
What?
that
What
up.
did I say? I
Let's
said
just
Mikey.
continue the conversation. Let's talk about Mikey's team
No,
because
we
I
can
don't
bring
want to
up my
bring up.
trading.
No. Let's just. So Mikey is
Yeah.
Mike's got a good team too, but he's gonna need some wins very soon. No happy endings here. I like his team name. 3-6 on the year.
Big game out of his quarterback last week.
Yeah, Justin Fields, who's on a bye this week.
Yeah. When you need him the most, huh?
Yeah, he's got the bunch of most no names I've ever seen though on his team right now.
I know some of these players. There was an Arizona running back. I will get into the waiver wire. I picked up today or yesterday, and I was like, "Who is this?" But obviously, the Chase Edmonds news, it makes sense. Yeah, but Mikey's good for that. Mikey has a vast knowledge of the player base and knows he gets guys often a week early or even a day or two early. It's amazing, to be honest. Grinding, making ads at 3 a.m. I mean, how do you compete with that work ethic?
Yeah.
There's a reason why he went to back-to-back
playoffs.
Yeah, championships. Beat me in 2018. Won
you're right.
Lost in 2019.
Championships. That's amazing.
Amazing. His first 2 years. Yeah, but the felon. And then last but not least here, we had 2 more here to finish off, but these guys didn't move. They were here last week. 13 Nate, we talked about his big move, sending Christian McCaffrey away, waving the white flag, assuming, he's like, I understand I had to sell a piece here to get more depth to try to win now. And that's kind of what we saw at Nate. We went over his team earlier.
Yeah, I mean, it looks better now. I gotta say, much better.
Yeah, I agree. And then, man, Xavier, he is 1-8, right?
Yeah, most scored on too. Bro, put up one. How much did he put up last week? He put up a lot, dude.
Yeah, we'll get into it. But
yeah,
it is unfortunate what we're seeing with Xavier, man. It's just not fair.
It's not fair.
He deserves better because he is a good GM. You hate to see it happen to anybody.
Yeah, you really do hate to see it.
Man, it's not even like injuries either. It's just like unfortunate stuff.
He's just getting outscored. I don't know.
Getting outscored. Like he can't play defense, But Waiver Wired, this was a small week here. $33 total was spent for week 10. Carson Wentz. Matt needs a quarterback. I believe his quarterback is on a bye this week. $17. Also had the Minnesota D for $10. I don't know who Minnesota's playing this week, but maybe it was worth it. Mikey picked up Elijah Moore, wide receiver, former draft product that was on my team. $8 from the Jets. I like that ad. I think he had a decent game last week. Actually had a big game. Did he have 2 touchdowns, something like that? I get it.
Back-to-back good games, dude. Mike White looks good for the Jets, dude. Mike White, who would have thought? Over
the kid they drafted. That's insane.
Yeah.
Speaking of another quarterback, and this is crazy to me, man. PJ Walker, quarterback for Carolina, $4. Mikey also added him.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold got benched.
He can he's hurt too now.
And he got hurt. Yeah. He got benched and then he got hurt.
Did you hear today's news?
What's that?
Cam Newton back with the Panthers today.
You're kidding.
Yeah. You're gonna have to drop PJ Walker, bro, and pick up Cam Newton.
They can't play him this week, can they?
If they want to. Shit, they could do whatever they want.
That's so interesting. Cam's gonna come home, of course,
It's really interesting because that's the organization that gave up on him.
I know, but it's part of the business. It's part of the product. I understand it. But do you think Cam just like plays this out and maybe signs a 1-year deal with them and then just retires?
I don't know. I think he can be in the league for a lot longer, dude.
You think so? He was active. Like I didn't say he looked great.
I think people disrespect his throwing ability, but I mean, Mac Jones doesn't look good for England. New England doesn't have receivers, bro. Like they don't have any separation. And then Bill Belichick will fucking kill you for any interception that you throw. So
turnovers are not appreciated.
Yeah, so he was just being safe. He only threw 7 touchdowns last year. That's a damning statistic. Like you don't want to have that statistic, but what was he supposed to do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I like it though. And shout out to hopefully Mikey is already on that and ahead of us. But okay, this was this running back I was talking about that Dave picked up for $3. Eno Benjamin, running back for Arizona. Obviously, with the news, the injury to Chase Edmonds, it makes sense, right?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
They got to run the ball more.
I don't know if he's starting them this week, but we'll find out. The Packers defense, $0. You hate to see this. Why? I don't understand why, Jesse. Must be a good matchup this week.
They're good.
They're good D. I'm saying you just hate to see it. And then I talked about Ronald Jones earlier, $0 to Piane. Tampa Bay running back.
Smart pick.
This guy was drafted and lost the job, but I mean, who knows? I need depth. Dan Arnold, tight end. Mike, great ad by you. $0 from Jacksonville.
I don't have any money. I don't have a choice. It had to be $0.
And then the
yeah.
Ramondre Stevenson, I had to shout you out 3:34 a.m. free ad. You stayed up after the game.
Dude, always got to be on it. 3.
No, you're not. You're not this ad.
This is how you stay 8-1, baby. This is how you do it.
Oh, stop it. You have today off. That's why.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That night, 5 a.m.
Last night?
Yeah. This was
dude.
Happened, right?
Nah, I passed out early and I woke up like hungover and drunk. Yeah, I was just like, I'm up. Might as well add some players. Ramondre Stevenson, baby.
No, I love it, man. And then last week's results, we can get into it a little bit here and speed through this. I know we both have things to do. We both were 5 for 7, by the way. And once again, you're still ahead of me. I'm 39 to 63. You're 45 to 63.
It's good.
I
think I was wrong about this one.
No. You did take me.
Oh, I did.
You're wrong about the next one, but Matt was missing people here. According to this week 9 recap, I am in the last 4 appearances from between battling with Matt. I'm 4-0. So that's kind of nice. That's a nice little tidbit there. I was like, that's nice. I'm 4-0 so far recently. But yeah, let's move forward. Big win for Jesse here. Put him on a 2-game win streak. And it just feels good when you make a trade with somebody and then that player goes off on them.
Yeah, it does.
It's like you knew this was coming. You did not bet on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dolphins D 18 points. You love to see it.
Crazy.
But we're not worried about Piane's team. He has lost 3 straight though, hasn't he? Yeah, 3 straight he's lost, Mike.
Since making that first trade. He's got 2 star running backs, good receivers. He'll be fine.
He had his 2 receivers on bye last week. I mean, you argue it was a bye week.
Fine. He'll be all right. Yeah.
This was a blowout.
Damn.
Do you think Ryan Downs had any doubt in his mind he's going to lose this matchup last week? I bet he went into it thinking, this is the easiest win ever.
Yeah. What was that Zerline COVID thing? Don't you find out like couldn't he have got a kicker?
Would it have mattered?
You don't think so?
I think he was at work. Look at his buys. Everybody's on a buy.
Yeah, he's all right. He'll be fine.
Will he?
Tom Brady's going to drop 33. He'll be all right.
Yeah, it's his first L, But damn, Danny. Kittle got in first game, scores touchdown. Love to see it.
Love to see it.
Devontae Smith balling. Teddy too loves on the bench doing stuff. Donovan Peoples-Jones, right?
That's a good pickup. Yep. He's going to look good without Odell.
Still got Julio on the bench here, too. And then when is Tariq going back? Tariq Cohen, when's he coming back?
Who knows?
Be the formula for Danny. Don't tank for Deshaun, Joe. Bringing back his old team name, but clearly with the news of Deshaun Watson this year, you understand why he made the change. This is where Chase Edmonds went to the champ.
3 rush yards and an injury. That's just unfortunate. That's really unlucky.
James Conner, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. 40 points by James Conner. 40.
This is like Pittsburgh James Conner we're looking at here.
It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. That's all that happened was Chase Edmonds gets hurt. Boom. 40 points.
Jordan Howard scoring touchdowns again.
Matt Ryan, 28 against New Orleans. Hey, shout out Matt Ryan. I love that guy.
Ayuk too had a game.
Yeah, Ayuk did have a game.
Impressive, but I'm sure no respect for Ryan. He's balling out here. Your matchup. What a victory here.
I only put up 100 points, but it was enough.
4-game win streak you're on now.
Crazy, man. I'm lucky this year. So lucky. My receivers didn't even do anything. Like the Cooper Cup did, but
he starts Mooney, he still loses this game.
Yeah.
Needed that Herbert. I mean, Montgomery came back and took all the work, so that's got to feel bad.
Yeah. He had Hopkins injured, but then I had Kyler Murray injured. So does that even out? I don't know.
Right. AP was picked up, wasn't started though. I understand, being a little gun shy on that one. He didn't really have a game. He just got into the end zone. It's really the only thing that happened. It's not looking good for Mikey.
No, it's not. But
hopefully James Robinson comes back for him. And then at quarterback, looks like he's starting somebody. He's got to make an ad. Oh, did he? No, that was Matt who made the quarterback ad. He'll probably pick somebody up. And you started Love, huh?
Jordan Love. It was between him and Baker. I made the wrong choice.
Yeah. I understand why you did, though. Kansas City's been reeling.
Yeah, they have the worst defense in the league.
Didn't matter, though. Big win.
Yeah, it didn't matter. I got lucky.
Rob, man, 4-game win streak, just like you.
Yeah, crazy. And we're playing each other this week.
Oh, that's scary. Oh, Battle of the Fours. That should have been game of the week.
Nah. You and Jesse. Is you and Jesse game of the week?
Yeah. I had that. Me and Jesse. It's a pivotal playoff, huge playoff implications.
Yeah.
A little spoiler alert. But yeah, no, this was a fun one. And then obviously Nate, the guys he added did some work. Jarvis Landry, clearly not, but
he got hurt.
Eli Mitchell was good enough for him. He had 20 points on the bench.
Jamal Williams, 111 rush yards. You ever seen that with no catches?
Yeah, that's kind of silly.
Yeah.
Mason Crosby.
Or Javante. That's Javante. Never mind.
Yeah, he's going to do that sometimes, Mason Crosby. He's going to give you that -2.
Yeah.
No more Steven Gostkowski for Nate to lean on anymore.
Yeah. I think he always had Justin Tucker.
That too. He moved from Gostkowski to Justin Tucker. We didn't get him this year. And then, oh, man. Dave was about a point off from being the highest scorer here this week. This guy never stood a chance, man. Xavier.
Yeah, his team is good. I like his team.
Xavier's?
No. Dave. Xavier's team is fine. All right,
I know he's got Eckler, Chubb, Cooper, Pittman. Like these are good. I mean, Ertz is something.
Star names,
Johnson.
Man.
These are like this is your ESPN report, and they're like these are your fantasy steals. Like these are all these guys being named off here. I watch Good Morning America. Good Morning Football, and they have LaShawn McCoy on there. Shout him out. He said his top 3 running backs. At one was Nick Chubb.
How could it not be? That guy's amazing.
Yeah, well, he was like, look, I like what Derrick Henry's doing.
He's got COVID, by the way.
Yeah, scary. Yeah, but okay. Let's move on. Let's move on to the predictions, huh?
Let's do it.
Flying. Oh, what am I doing here? Week 10. Okay. Xavier on a 4-game skid is playing Matt. Now, at first, you just want to take Matt here, but Matt's missing some guys.
I'm taking Matt.
I got to take Xavier here. We're down in the rankings. I got to get some wins. Xavier, I really do.
He does have Aaron Rodgers back too, I think.
I had Xavier the whole time. I really think Xavier can win this one, and I like his players. And obviously with the COVID protocol, though, with Nick Chubb, that kind of changes things, but it's fine. I'll take him. I don't know why I started at the end here. All right. Piane is playing Ryan Downs, who is both are on losing. Both have coming off of fresh L's. Piane taking 3 L's straight. This has got to be a win here for Piane.
He needs it, right? His team is stacked. So stacked.
There's no way we don't take Piane here.
Yeah. I mean.
No, there's not a world where he wins this.
No.
That's how it's going to look every time Piane comes up by way as like predictions. You're looking at his team like, how the hell does he lose?
132. I've never seen projections that high, by the way.
Yeah. Like, could you imagine seeing a 150? That'd be kind of nuts. Yeah, but like Josh Allen's playing the Jets, dude. He's playing the Jets.
Yeah, bro. I did. And he threw 2 interceptions, no touchdowns last week. So he's gonna bounce back. He's gonna drop 4 touchdowns.
So both on Piane here.
I would start if if Godwin can't go, I would start Sanders. He's gonna be fine. His team is stacked, bro. His team is
a little double dip there.
Yeah, his team is stacked.
Like it. Danny was talking about this matchup when we saw him. feels like he can and will win this against Ryan Hannigan.
You'd agree with him?
I took Ryan Hannigan here.
So you don't agree with him?
I don't agree with Danny. I don't know.
No.
I like Danny's team. He's got some players, but I think Hannigan has enough firepower here to get this one done. If James Conner is getting all the work, that's an RB1. He's top 5 running back for some reason. Arizona's just really good football team this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Danny.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Danny. And Mahomes is gonna drop like 7 points against the Raiders defense, and then Herbert's gonna drop 40 against Minnesota.
Love it. Yeah, you've been riding Danny this whole time because you shot out your Chargers. Mikey is playing the champ, and he is not favored to even compete in this according to projections. 30-point differential here.
Yikes! Yeah, I'm going with Joe.
Who did I choose? I also took the champ. Okay. Sorry to see it, Mikey, man. It is what it is, though.
Yeah, it's tough.
Big one here. Both on 4-game win streaks. Who's going to take this L, Mike?
Damn. I don't think Kyle Murray's playing, by the way. This is not the right lineup. Yeah. I got to get a quarterback, I think.
You got to pick up a quarterback. Rob may snipe you here and take the best available.
As long as you don't post this video before I pick up a quarterback.
Lazard, not a fan of that one. But he's got some buys here. T. Higgins in a buy. He has Valdez, Scantling, and Lazard. What is he doing?
I thought Mixon played last week. Oh, he played last week. Yeah, he balled out last week.
Would you rather start Hunter Henry and go double tight end over Lazard? I think Hunter Henry has a better chance of scoring a touchdown.
Go down to see his team. Yeah, he does. Yeah, T. Higgins is out. Yeah, definitely.
I'm a Cole Hartman. Shoot for the stars.
Damn, that guy's not good. No.
Edward Solaire's coming back?
I don't know. Click on it. Let me see. Find out. I don't know.
Looked great. He's returning to practice Wednesday.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, yeah, we're winning. Let's go, baby.
Okay.
He's dropping 40 for me. Kind of like Clyde Edwards.
I don't know who I took here.
It's all right. You can take me.
4, 5, 6. I didn't even vote this one. Yeah, I'll take you.
Yeah? Let's go, baby. But Rob, man, 4-game win streak. You can't.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Take this L here, though, right?
I don't know. I can afford to take an L. If anyone can afford to take an L, it would be me.
It is you.
Yeah.
All right. We got Dave is playing Nate here, and it does not look good for Nate.
Yeah, looking at matchups.
Dude, Michael Carter, I tried to get him earlier in the year, man. He has shown up big, but they are playing Buffalo. It's going to be a little tougher.
Dave's going to win.
Look at that tight end pickup by Dave.
Freemuth, and he's starting both of them.
Starting both of them.
You'd love to see it. Yeah. I don't know, though. He's got – no, yeah, that's good.
How low do you think Dave is on Gainwell? Kenneth Gainwell?
Dude, I would freaking drop him, bro.
He's probably droppable, right? That's how low he is.
Eagles don't make any sense to me. I don't understand Eagles.
No, the fans don't even. They boo them. They boo their own team. That's how much they don't. They're like, no.
They're in every game though, man. Their defense is like quietly good, and Hurts is decent. Yeah, I don't know.
You rolling Dave here?
I'm going Dave.
Okay. And then the game of the week, baby. I am playing Jesse, and I am projected to win, as you would expect. Doesn't my team just look – it looks good, right? It looks better than 4 and 5, doesn't it?
No, not really. I'm just being honest.
Oh, man. Hey, would you like this Russell Gage start?
Oh, now that I look at the bench, yeah, maybe your team does look pretty good. Actually, it looks pretty decent. I like this.
Well, David Montgomery is over McKissick or whatever,
Yeah.
And then Russell Gage is probably Brandon Cooks.
You just draft the whole AFC West?
Yeah, it just kind of rolled that way.
The Denver kicker, Vegas tight end, Kansas City receiver, Vegas running back, Vegas quarterback.
We were heavily invested in your division.
Yeah.
No Chargers, though. I don't know what happened. I wish I would have took Mike Will this year.
Yeah, because you have no Chargers, I'm gonna go with Jesse here.
Jesse loves to hear it. I don't think Tony Pollard is going to have that big of a game. I do think Jonathan Taylor is more than capable of outscoring both of my running backs combined, though.
Yeah, that's true.
So where I think I had the win here is obviously the tight end, which isn't even that favored because Hockenson is good. Hawkinson's good for you, especially because you bet on him. But I think I can get it from the quarterback play, the tight end, and the receivers. I think that's good enough. And then obviously special teams toss up. But I mean, Cardinals are playing Carolina.
No, I agree with you, man. Hopefully Jalen Ramsey's not guarding Debo.
Packers are playing Seattle. That's why I made that ad.
What about it?
Geno
Packers
Smith.
defense?
Yeah.
Because Russell's not playing, right? Wilson's not playing. I thought he was playing.
I don't think. Let's look.
I thought I said something about him back in practice.
Would be considered a full practice participant Wednesday if the Seahawks had to list him on their injury report.
They didn't list him on the injury report, is what they're saying. Oh, he's still on IR.
I don't know. But nevertheless, I get the ad from Jesse, and I'm going to take myself. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, you should. You're projected to win too. It's not like you have every right to win. Great. Yeah, you could definitely win this game.
Yeah. But that was a pretty short one. We did have Jesse lined up for the second take, this Nesky hotline, if you will. But he's got some stuff going on in his house, some electrical changes. There's actually people over, and he's working, and he's like, yeah, I can't. The one time we could get him because, he usually works nights. So.
Oh, you're right. Because he does the Wednesdays. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. But it is what it is. And that's week 10. And it was a good episode, honestly. Very, the teams it's starting to form this playoff. It's really starting to form. It usually does around this time every year, but I'm sick of me being in the middle of the pack though, or like not even the middle. I'm like in the lower end of the pack, the lower middle.
But
my team's too good to not be I want to be top 5.
Yeah, but you tempt fate too much, man. You're just like, my team's the best, and you're just like inviting bad luck. I feel like I'm just like, why you keep saying stuff? Keep talking trash about other people's teams. I'm like, damn, Tyler, go easy on these guys. And then all of a sudden, lose by 0.5. You're like, what the heck?
Yeah, that was tough. But we, we're grading these teams off.
Yeah.
You're right. I am creating bad just off the bat, but. I felt like I think this is one of the better teams I've ever drafted. I really do feel that way. And I'm sure the league would agree. I was
dude.
in on draft day.
I think you're fine, dude. Honestly, man, I could see you making a run. Like just Montgomery gets healthy.
Turns into what he did last year.
Right. They figure something out with Tyreek and Mahomes, and then all of a sudden he drops 30 a game for his last 3 weeks because they're trying to make the playoffs. And bro, man, I'm just saying, man. Honestly, please don't let me face you in the playoffs. I don't want to see you at all.
Good.
Good. Do not let me see you at all.
Because you do have the best team right now. According
to that, yeah. Because of luck, but we'll see.
There's a lot of
my running backs, dude. I don't know how long could this last. This luck.
Well, I think it's gonna last. I really do think Cordell Patterson's gonna finish as like the RB7 this year, and you're gonna feel great about it.
Yeah, true.
And this happens every year. And this is kind of the reason, if anything tells you from history in our league, this is why Mikey has won has been the champion multiple championships, and how he's won one is because he's made an ad and filled a hole where you drafted otherwise. It's kind of exciting.
It is exciting, dude. It's very exciting. I've been pretty lucky with injuries too. Like Kyler Murray got hurt, but besides him, I'm not gonna wood first of all. Yeah. All right. I'm just not. Actually, I'm done. We're done here.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say anything else.
and then last thing, Nate wanted me to put that out there for the basketball guys that Mr. Caruso is available. 6 steals last night. Could really help those fantasy teams out there if you're looking.
Yeah, he did a interview with JJ Redick today. A YouTube video. Yeah, dude, watch it. It's pretty awesome.
I love JJ's podcast. I was part of the Ringer Network. Big fan of JJ Redick.
Yep.
There's a bite where the guy there's like some guys like on his crew, and he's like interviewing. He's sitting there with Jimmy Butler because they played together.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, he looks at Jimmy, and he was like, "Well, you're an alpha." And then he looked at JJ, and he was like, "You're more of a beta." And then JJ just immediately like ripped this guy, and then
really.
I'm not a beta. What are you talking about? And then like just rips him, and then Jimmy was like, "You better hope you have a job after this." Like it was all like, "Oh, it's real funny. It's a good bite. It's a really
That's
good
hilarious.
That podcast is good though. Absolutely, I would recommend it to anybody. If you're into the NBA.
All right, definitely.
But yeah, JJ Redick's, I feel like that's a guy you would hang out with outside of work. You know what I mean?
Of course, he should I let him pay for everything.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I know we got places to be. That's week 10, second take. We're almost done here, Mike. We got what? Maybe 6 of these left?
7. No, we got playoffs too, right? No, you're right. You're right. Maybe 6. This is week 10.
Week 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. 7. It's 6, right?
6, and yeah,
and you know these get easier as people start leaving.
7. This is it goes to week 18 this year.
No, we don't play till week 18 though. We're done by week 17.
Right, so 7. So we get 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Oh, yes. Okay, 7. 7 of these left, which I would really count like the last 3 as like 1. It's like half because there's no last week's results. Yeah, let's talk about these 2 matchups. It's so funny.
Playoffs, baby.
Yeah. But what a year, man. 10-year reunion. Very happy. Very happy with the result.
Sir.
And everybody's so involved. I love it. But all right, that'll wrap it up here.
All right, man.